All right, we're inside personal finance, and I just want to introduce you to Miss Alexandria Yang. She is a professional in banking for over 10 years. She specializes in several types of loans, credit counseling, bank accounts, and is a branch manager at a bank. And we're just so grateful to have you here to be able to teach, share about credit, loans, financial education. Ms. Yang, would you please tell us a little bit more about your story and how you got into banking and what you do now?
Sure, thanks. Thank you for letting me be here. And so when I first started in the banking industry, I started as a part-time teller. And as a part-time teller, working, seeing different things, getting to know different people, I ended up talking to one of my commercial lenders, and he really felt like we vibed. And he was like, "Oh, you seem like you have so much knowledge. You seem really interested in certain things." And I just started asking questions because they had just different things going on with the properties, just different learning, different things about commercial real estate. And so he was like, "Oh, I could take you on kind of as a mentor. We could kind of talk about it. I could give you some more knowledge and help you, gain momentum." So from there, I started as a part-time teller, worked my way up, of course, became a full-time teller, then started doing like the, head teller, all that kind of stuff. Transferred in between a couple of banks. Now I'm moved to a credit union. And from there, did the personal banker, did the MS, like it's different levels to it. So you have the accounts where you do like regular, just cash checks and everything. Then you go to the bank side where you get to own a banker, you get to open up accounts, you get to know the members, you get to do all the different things where you're doing the loans, you're doing credit cards, you're helping people with different things. And from there, I just learned more. I did more courses, I did more classes, and I end up doing a credit counseling. And then now I'm a branch manager over 2 branches, and I just, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Wow, that is so impressive. It's crazy how you've moved up so deliberately, and intentionally sought out that information and position. Like you said, the gentleman said that you seem very interested. Did you find the financial information like kind of appealing? Did it like pique your interest? Was it something that you felt drawn to?
So it's certain things that I happened and I was like, "Oh, I want to know more about this." Some things, because what I was going to school for wasn't, it was business administration, but it wasn't per se finance. So, you get to know a little bit about it, but to deal with it, to really be in the inside of it is a lot different. And then when you're doing commercial, so commercial compared to personal things is a lot more in depth. You have a lot more different people that you're meeting. And while we were socializing, networking and everything, I was like, "Oh, okay." And then you learn more about property, about investments, and then you kind of learn on that side of stuff. So you're learning personal, but you learn more about the commercial end of it. And so that's what really piqued my interest. And then being where I was, it was a lot of new growth for properties in between where land development as well as like actual commercial properties. So that's what really kind of piqued my interest because I was like, okay, let me see what's going on. Let me find out more about this. And I was kind of in my maybe early 20s, just younger.
So
And from
do you
there,
feel
it
like,
kind of grew and everything like that.
so do you feel at that age you were getting like kind of like a financial education advantage maybe on some of your peers because of your career? Do you feel like you were learning
Definitely.
stuff that you felt like
I knew I was learning a lot more, even in in my job at the time. Just some people didn't have that knowledge, didn't have that ability to kind of learn, sit there, kind of be not just interested, but to fully learn it and comprehend what they're saying. Because when you're having these conversations and just going through certain things, you're like, wait, what does that mean? Oh, what is this? And so if I didn't understand, I kind of ask questions or just going through it later on, I'll be like, okay, let me see the paperwork. I review the paperwork with them and just, I'm a fast learner in general. So I guess that kind of helped it. And from there, just other things happen and then just networking. So that definitely helped it along as well.
Well, thank you for being here. I'm sure the students are going to get amazing knowledge from you and expertise, have very deep insight to what it's like to be on the inside and understand financial institutions and financial vehicles in a better and like in a more depth way and help them overcome the financial and personal financial problems that they have. So thank you for being here.